All right, everybody, we are all settling into the first week of 2025. New Year's resolutions, vision boards are helpful tools, right? But it doesn't just start there.
Yeah, organizing your home and your office clears the way for a successful start. Bless you.
Sorry.
And it doesn't have to be a daunting task. So joining us this morning is professional organizer Bonnie Barrios to help us organize, to optimize. So Bonnie, thank you so much for being with us.
Oh my God, thank you for having me. So excited.
You know, I walk into my apartment and I am already overwhelmed.
I know.
Okay.
I hear that a lot.
And I'm like, I am going to get organized this year. But what is the first step that we need to do?
Well, this is my theory. It's like people say, oh, it's the new year. I'm going to have a New Year's resolutions. I don't believe in resolutions. Yeah. I believe in commitment. You have to make a commitment to yourself, make a commitment to daily habits, positive habits, things that are going to keep you organized and, you know, keep you on track to the lifestyle that you want. So the first thing that I want to talk about today is the kitchen, the kitchen area. The kitchen area is so important in every home. And we have tons of clutter food, what I call clutter food. Clutter foods, it's everything that's very sugary or high in carbs or doesn't really align with a healthy lifestyle. So the first step is let's declutter your counters, let's declutter your cabinets, let's declutter your refrigerator. These are some of the things that I really love. I love these clear bins. They keep everything organized. As you could see, they come in different sizes. You could put these in the cabinets or in the fridge. And I brought here, look, you could put your little avocados there.
Yeah.
If you have kids, you could put blueberries, strawberries. You wash them, you put them there, and it's just easier to get the veggies or the fruits that you want.
Instead of grabbing that bag of chips.
Instead of grabbing that bag of chips. Okay. Tip number 2, the Lazy Susan. Guys, I love the Lazy Susan. I use it for everything. I just not only use it in the kitchen, but I use it in the bathroom and for my perfumes, for my makeup. It's like very versatile. But you know, having the Lazy Susan is really great because if you have deep cabinets, things get lost in the back, but if you put them on here, you just give it a spin, you could see everything that you want and everything that you need.
Right.
Okay, so my friends out there that like to buy a lot of produce and you buy parsley and cilantro and lettuce and it goes bad, I have these cotton bags. They're really great. You could feel them. And you could put your parsley in here. You could put your lettuce in here. And then you just stick it in the fridge and they maintain and they stay fresh much, much longer. So this is a really great product.
That's awesome. Yeah.
And then you know what? And then you just throw it in the wash.
Right.
Done.
Right.
Done.
Okay.
And then reuse it. No,
Now,
no plastic bags.
How do you, right? Oh, gosh, the pots and pans and everything, because like my cabinet, it's like, I don't know how it doesn't, when I open it, doesn't everything just fall out? So how do you keep it organized, right? Because you do that one-time clean and clutter and everything looks great.
You're feeling good.
Like, oh, this looks amazing.
Yes.
And then like 3 weeks later, you're like back to like...
Right, everything is all over the place. You know what? I would designate an area. Just pick a cabinet and say all the pots are going to get here. Go here. Pick a shelf and put all the tops there. And then they sell an organizer that you just stand it up and all of the lids would go there too.
Oh, yes,
I'm sorry. I didn't bring that one
that's
in.
okay. And that Tupperware drawer, forget it.
Yes.
Throw the whole
I get it. I'm gonna, me too.
Yes. All right. So let's move on to clothes. It's the beginning of the year, and I know clothes is a big thing. You know, closets here in New York City, you know, space is very limited. So, guys, just release what you don't like anymore. What you don't love doesn't make you feel good.
You
just
know, my
release
biggest mistake is, oh, this is going to come back.
Oh yeah, I'm like, I'll wear this next time.
Right?
Oh yeah.
Well, only if it's like high-end designer, you want to keep it. But here's some really great tips when it comes to organizing your wardrobe. I love this little organizer here. As you can see, I brought a couple of things here. You could use it for t-shirts, you could use it for your sweatpants, you could use it for your jeans, you could use it vertically if you want to put it up on a high shelf in your closet, or you could just lay it down and put it into the deep drawers if you have some deep drawers. So this is really good. Love this. Okay, how cool is this?
I was looking at this,
I love this. I really love
like that.
Yes, I love it, love it, love it. Okay, my husband has like 50,000 caps. How many caps do you have?
I do. I'm a baseball cap holder.
Yes. Look, you just like hang them here. You use my slim hangers that I love. My biggest pet peeve is wire hangers.
Oh,
so these
God.
are my favorite
Yeah, me
hangers
too.
that I like to use, and they also save a lot of space.
Yeah.
You know, because they're nice and thin.
Right.
So just you could use it for caps, you could use it for regular hats, you could use it for scarves,
That's great.
or the other thing is that if you have really long necklaces, like if you're somebody that has a lot of accessories, you could just hang it here.
I like it.
And
Nice.
it's just very visible. Okay, cashmere sweaters, right? Space is limited, organizing space. Look at these cute little cedar blocks.
Oh,
Okay, what do you do with that?
Okay, you put them in here, you put them in with your cashmere sweaters, or your cashmere scarves. No moths.
Oh, moths. Oh, that's
Yes, yes.
Because mothballs stink.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do. But you know, and you don't want those
Yeah.
little critters
Oh,
going
yeah,
at your
no,
sweaters
absolutely.
and
Especially
stuff
if
like
you're
that.
going to invest in a cashmere
Yes.
sweater.
Okay. So
Finally.
finally,
Head to the office.
Oh my God. So how many of you have paper clutter?
Me.
Yes, paper clutter is a really big one. And here's my #1 tip. As soon as the mail comes in, just sort it, go through it, just throw away all the junk mail. And then what I have is that I have these little trays, right? And you could just throw the mail that you need, that needs to take action in there. And then you come back either like on Sunday or Saturday morning, cup of coffee, just go through the mail and then just make 3 piles, like file, take action, or pay a bill.
Okay.
I also love these. These are like
Classic.
see-through acrylic.
Yeah.
You know, you could hang you file right here. It's visible. It's right there for you, and
Okay.
it's easy.
All
Okay.
right.
What else?
That's great.
I just like how everything is so, because then the mail eventually is like up here, and your organized bin is not organized.
it ends up in your Tupperware cabinet.
Yes, but the
Just
#1 thing is that you have to throw away all of the
Right.
junk mail as soon as it comes
Great
in.
advice.
I mean, and then you're just left with a little bit.
Yeah.
Right.
All good stuff.
Yes.
It's the maintenance. It's keeping it up and
It's
make sure
the
you stick with
maintenance,
That's
it.
where I
keeping
struggle.
it up.
Right.
Yes.
All right,
Love
great.
that. That hat thing's great.
Thank you.
Thanks so much, Bonnie.
Oh my gosh.
Appreciate it.
Yes, thank you.
I'm inspired.
Yes, and purging. I got to get rid. You just got to throw it, let go.
Release.
Let it
I
go.
know,
Release.
okay, all
Just
those
let it go.
toys.
Thanks, Bonnie.